I had on my Facebook page, which I don't know why I go back to Facebook, right? It's like kind of like an X that rings your doorbell at like midnight, right? It's like one of those deals, right? I'm like, I know I shouldn't answer. There you go, victory.
You've been doing this week?
Good up to this morning. Well, ish. Had a headache. I had a headache all weekend. And so I got zero work done. And that sucks. And it just reminds me of the necessity of creating things that work when you can't. Right?
For sure.
Like it's gotta be out there doing its thing, even if you're laid up in bed with a headache or whatever. And
Autopilot.
yeah.
I have become, I think I told you about this. I've become a big fan of,
No. They made a Sherlock Holmes episode with that with
yeah,
Cumberbatch when
it's
he
got like
was
the patches because that's a real thing.
hmm
Like, like the beneficial properties of nicotine are well documented and well known, and most people just associate it with cigarette smoking or
right.
vaping,
Yeah.
or as my friend Mike likes to call it, sucking robot dick.
Jesus.
So I've been every other day. Make sure it's every other
Mm,
day, so it's not like something I feel like I have to do. And yeah, it's great. It's like get a little bit more clarity. You're a little bit more
mm,
calm. If you have a headache, generally that's gone.
mm.
And I'm
Interesting.
not talking like, hey, you've taken a week off caffeine and you need to cut your headache, although it does
Yeah.
work too. But like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's just I might have to keep something on stock because I was definitely yesterday mostly useless, right?
mm,
I don't like to try to be mostly useless. So I had opportunities to get a lot of stuff done, brain jammed up. So I'm like,
yeah.
irritating. And so on that note, I did have some things working for me in the background. I had on my Facebook page, which I don't know why I go back to Facebook, right? It's like kind of like an X that rings your doorbell at like midnight, right? It's like one of those deals, right? I'm like, I know I shouldn't answer. And so
Mm,
I, I, so okay, so I'm using my system where I have a newsletter. That's the prime thing, right? So the whole goal is get people into my free newsletter, nothing more, nothing less. I was just inspired by somebody else's story about how to use ads. It's like that's right, ads are the way. At some point, ads are the magic. So I was like, okay, well, I already have ads account on Facebook. Maybe I'll try that demographic versus LinkedIn demographic, because it's kind of a newsletter thing. So, okay, so I put up a post and I boost the post for $100. Nothing too specific, just and it ran for 5 days. And then they killed it.
I mean, was that within the parameters of the agreement?
No, no, we still had 2 more days and $40 more to go. But they killed it. They said I can no longer run ads. No explanation why. And that is what I remembered about Facebook. When I stopped using Facebook and I stopped doing things on Facebook, that was the reason why I stopped doing things on Facebook.
Did you get any money back?
No, because they ran it and I got clicks, right? It was just that the last 2 days were over the weekend. So case in point, I'm laid up, right, with a stupid headache. I'm thinking it's okay. My business is still running. I don't have to do anything. It's doing its job. I can lay here, right? Come to find out, it's not doing its job because nothing was happening when I was expecting it to happen.
No explanation.
Nope.
No.
Just says your ad, and then give a bunch of the generic reasons why, which don't mean anything. Community violation. I'm like, yeah, on day 5, it's day 6, it's community violation. We talk about this thing was already running for 5 days. What more do you want? Like, it's a simple ad. Do you want to be better as a leader? Sign up for my free newsletter. It's like it isn't anything crazy, you know. And so like I get frustrated, and I'm not going back to. I'm going to delete my Facebook. I'm going to delete my business page. I'm going to get off all. I'm going to get off of that. I'm going to get off Instagram. I'm going to get off Facebook. It's garbage. I'm off. I'm done. Right. I'm done. I need cold turkey. Get out of my life. I don't need you. You suck. And so yeah, because I can't rely on you. Because when you do stuff like that, you're coming into a contract, into a business relationship, right? And in that business relationship, you're like, oh, here's the deal. I'm going to pay you some money. I want you to kind of make this piece automated for me so that I can go focus on other things. That's the whole point. And I forgot the castle paradigm, which is your webpage, the thing you own, not these other platforms, right? The hosting where you own the host, you own the web page. That's your castle.
Yeah.
And anytime that you go to these social media countries, right? Your page there, your profile is just an ambassador. But it's hostile lands. These are not friendly. These are not friendly lands. These are hostile lands.
They need to make money. They don't really care if you make money.
Right. Right.
So there's no incentive on their side to support you other than the fact that you might give them money.
Correct. And that came to that conclusion with Facebook ages ago, right? As soon as you set up an ad account you set up a business page for very first time, new profile, new blah, 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 right? All new. And as long as you've never put an ad on, you'll get decent reach. As soon as you do one ad, your organic reach goes to 0, and now you got to pay to play. And which I also remembered, you also have to pay to play to reach your own people that followed you. So you can have 1 million followers on your Facebook page. Only 1% of them are ever going to see your content ever. And so for you to show your own content to the people who are already following you, you have to boost it to the people inside your own page.
That seems odd.
Hey, business owner, right? Do what you want. You make up the rules for your own little kingdom, and that's their rules for their little kingdom.
Yeah, that seems like it would kill your incentive to keep to engage with them on like a good faith basis. Like,
and this is the thing, there is no good faith. You got to remember that these are all hostile, right? Yeah. These are all hostile. And here's the thing, the account that I am no longer allowed to boost things is my account. Not my Key Bravo page, my page. Because of the whatever thing that they saw that pissed them off, type of thing. So
yeah, that's odd. That's really odd. I mean, it sort of illustrates the importance of having your own your own email list, right?
Yes.
It's your email list. Those are people who have opted into what you have to offer, not because of Facebook, not because of Instagram or LinkedIn, although
Hmm.
maybe that was a there was a hook there at some point, but like if they're in your email list, it's because they have chosen to opt in and not unsubscribe.